Hi everyone, we're the Super Smart Robot team. The problem our team tried to solve this semester is reducing carbon emission. In our background research, we looked at traffic congestion, parking, road safety, and pollutant emission. We found that carbon emission caused by traffic can cause various diseases and reduce humans' life expectancy. Therefore, we decided to find a solution to reduce carbon emission to help provide a better living condition for everyone. We've looked into existing solutions such as Forest and WeRun, and studies on electric vehicles, virtual game incentive system, and public transportation. We decided to focus on rewards and gamification features to encourage green transportation as our proposed solution, since they were proven to be effective in other places. In order to focus on creating a workable solution, we started the project with a small context. So the problem space was chosen to be the Brisbane CBD area. We chose people who work full-timely in the Brisbane CBD as our target users because they are the major group of people who travel to the problem space on a regular basis. If our design can effectively encourage them to use green transportations, the carbon emission in the Brisbane CBD area can be significantly reduced, and the design can be easily expanded to a larger context. To understand the motivation of people choosing certain transportations and their thoughts on a reward incentive system, we conducted 2 rounds of interviews with a total of 16 interviewees who worked in Brisbane CBD. Surveys was also conducted with 28 participants to identify trends in people's traveling behavior and their preference of rewards and incentives. User testing was done with a lo-fi prototype with 12 participants, aiming to get feedback on the current aesthetic design and how well the key features work together to encourage people to use green transportations. Our design is a mobile application named Green Travel Brisbane, which records users' carbon emitting behavior and uses rewards to encourage people using green transportations. The following are some of the key features. For 28 survey participants, we found 17 of them use public transport to travel to work, 5 people walk and 5 people drive. Thus, we designed a feature to track users' working and cycling data, and another feature links to TransLink to obtain public transportation usage. This data will be used to calculate the carbon emission that shows in the user's carbon footprint dashboard. There will also be a milestone system to reward users based on their green activities. In the survey, we found 25 out of 28 participants chose gift cards and extra holidays as their preferred rewards, and 23 of them selected that they enjoy gamification features. Thus, 2 rewards types were chosen. One is Green Point for a virtual pet game, which was inspired by the mobile application Forest. Another is a set of physical rewards, including gift cards and extra holidays. One problem we found in interviews and user testing was that people who have to drive to work would be hardly engaged if we only consider green transportation method. Therefore, we come up with a car sharing feature that allows private car users to get rewards by having multiple passengers in the vehicles. For the build team, there are a few things for them to consider. The car sharing feature were added to the design after the final user testing, so they might want to do some extra background research and user study. In addition, they might also want to do some more work to fill in the details in the algorithm of the virtual pet system and carbon footprint calculation. In terms of the project plan, it was basically well followed. We did background research and ideation in the first milestone, user research and building conceptual model in the second one. And in the third milestone, we did user testing, finalizing our conceptual model and team reflection. During the design process, we learned to build conceptual model upon research, start design with a small scope, and break complex problem down into smaller pieces. We use well-documented discussion notes and detailed weekly plans to overcome the difficulties in the hybrid mode communication. One limitation of our design was that the majority of our user study participants are people with a Chinese background or Asian background. So there could be potential bias towards certain transport method or reward types. In general, our design decisions were largely based on user study we've conducted, and we try to engage both existing green transport users and private car users. Therefore, we believe our design, Green Travel Brisbane, can encourage people to form green, eco-friendly living habits through recording their carbon footprint and rewarding them with virtual physical rewards. That's all about our design. Thank you very much for listening.